Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. This is the card that I'm going to make today, and we're going to concentrate on these, we'll call them chicks for lack of a better word. What I'm going to use are the yellow set from Spectra Noir. There are 6 pens in the set, and you can download this colour blend chart from the Crafter's Companion website. Now this is a digital image and it's from Just Inklined. It's from the CD The Next Big Thing, and I've printed it off twice in draft so that if I make a mistake or if I want to decoupage any part of the birds, I have the designs, the images there ready. So we're going to use the 6 pen sets, and this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to start with the darkest colour first, which is GB5, and I'm going to just turn the drawing round because I need to put a dark edge along the side of this bird. Now if you just look at the drawing, that bird is facing slightly to the left, this one is facing full on, so any shadow on this bird would be down the right hand side. So that's all I'm doing, is just adding in some shadow along this side of the bird. Now I've put quite a big piece of shadow along the right hand side, but because the bird is curved there would be some down the other side as well, so I'm just going to put a small piece of shadow in along there. Now once I've done that, I can take the next colour, which is CT4, and I'm just going to blend a little bit further into the bird with this next colour. And again, I'm just taking circular motions over the bit that I've just coloured, and I'm coming further onto the bird, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now the next colour that I'm going to is CT2, and I'm going to blend in that edge and come a little bit further onto the bird on the right hand side, and a good bit further onto the bird, onto the chick on the other side. But again, because the bird is curved and he's got a little fat tummy, we're going to do the centre part of the bird in the palest colour, which is CT1. So I'm now going to blend all that in and give this bird some shape. Now you can keep blending with your colours until you're happy with the blend, but once you've finished it, the bird will have some shape. So on the other bird I've done the same. I've put the dark edges on either side, worked my way into the light in the middle, which gives the bird some shape. And then with the darkest colour, with GB5, I'm going to pick out all the dark bits that would be on the face, and I'm just going to colour them in. And I won't forget the little comb at the top of his hair, of her head. And then under the beak there would be dark, along there would be shaded, along here would be in shade, in the nostrils would be shade, and the same on the other beak, underneath, under there, in the nostrils. And then using the other colours, I'm going to blend those out till I come to the lightest colour, which would be in the centre of the beak. So in the centre of the beak I'm going to put the lightest colour, which would then give some shape to the beak, and you can keep blending until you're happy with the blend that you have. Now with CT2 I'm coming down to the claws, and I'm going to colour every other one of those in CT2. So I'm going to start there, come there, and I'm going to do exactly the same to all of them, but to give them some shape I'm going along each edge with GB5, and that just gives a little bit of shape to the claws. So I'm going to complete all the rest of them. Now just to give some expression to the eyes, I'm using a grey pen, and this is Ice Grey 2, and if you've got the other colours in the sets, in the 6-pen sets, we've already coloured with ice greys, so you will have that pen. So I'm just going to put some shadow along there and where the side of the nose is, and just along the top, and again along the side of the, and that just gives a little bit of shape to the eyes. Now because I'm going to do this as a get well card, I want to make this bird look a bit sick. So I'm just taking a fine liner pen, and I'm going to just draw in some squiggly veins in his eyes. I'm going to do that with both the eyes, and that just makes him look a little bit poorly. And then they need to be grounded, so I'm going to just put some colour along the bottom with my grey pen. So I'm coming underneath the birds just to give them something to sit on. And then with the chisel end I'm just going to spread that shadow out a little bit more. And I'm going to do that so that they've got something to sit on. Now just to add a fun effect to the card, I'm going to put this edge around it. So all I'm doing is starting just beyond the birds, so I'm just coming in with a squiggly line, and then every so often, freehand, and it doesn't have to be neat, I'm going to write in and then I'm going to turn the corner and squiggle my way up there and do the same thing. And work my way around it so that when I've done that I can trim that card back, and that is the effect that I will have for my card. So all I've done with this card is matted it onto some yellow card to match the birds. I've added it to some craft card. I haven't finished it off yet, but that is a fun card to send to someone who's feeling perhaps a little bit under the weather.